Hello everybody and welcome back to Piano Practice Partner. Thank you so much for joining me. Last week in our lesson we learnt this, the D major scale. And this was very exciting because as we can see there are not one but two sharp notes here. So far in our scales we've learnt no sharps or flats, we've learnt one sharp or flat, and now there's two instances where we venture from what we know and love, these white notes, up to the black notes and back down. So it's a really big moment, very fun to get under our fingers. And today is not a lesson, but a practice along. So if you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Matthew. I'm learning the piano and I'm passing back what I'm learning as a way of me really embedding what I'm learning, but also to pass on to you who I'm assuming is learning the piano as well. If not, then why are you here? I mean, you might as well start learning if you're just watching this for fun. So today is a practice along session instead of a lesson. And basically in the practice along sessions, I set up an exercise based upon the material we learn in the lesson. I set this timer. I mute my piano so you're not distracted by me. But it's an opportunity for you to then practice along, so we're getting some dedicated focused practice time rather than just learning a lesson and then, we don't think about that thing ever again. Practice, practice, practice. That's really where we build our skills, isn't it? It's no good watching, for example, a video about the gym. It's not going to make you muscular, is it? Or hench? Is that a word people still use? Hench? Look, as much as I wish it were true, you're not going to get hench from watching someone do bicep curls. You got to do the bicep curls yourself. Same with this. It's no good just watching the lesson. You might as well do the practice along because the practice is where you get the skills. So enough waffle. Let's start with our right hand. We are going to place our thumb on this D note here and we're going to play up this scale. So D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp and D, and then back down. We just reverse that. D, C sharp, B, A, G, F sharp, E and D. And if you remember the arrangement of our fingers went like this, we label from left to right. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we play up by going 1, 2, 3, crossing the thumb under, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the way down, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the middle finger over, 3, 2, 1. Easy as pie. So that's how we go up and down with our left hand. We are going to put 5 minutes on the clock. I'm going to mute myself and we're going to do 5 minutes worth of right hand practice up and down this D major scale. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Take it nice and slowly so you can figure out this transition point. 2 moments where we jump up to a sharp note, a black note. Aim for a nice consistent and even sound between all the notes. If you make a mistake, that's absolutely fine. Just stop and try and figure out where I went wrong and restart. Again, there's no shame in going slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Once it feels a little bit more even and smooth, then you can think about increasing the tempo slightly. Halfway there. Keep going. Keep nice and loose and relaxed. Final minute remaining. Keep going, everybody. Ten seconds left. Final push. There we go. 5 minutes done. Drilling that right hand on the D major scale up and down. Hopefully that feels okay with all our other scale practice. Hopefully our fingers feel nice and lubricated and very under our command. Very good. Shake out if you need to. Again, we're aiming for nice ease and fluidity rather than hammering into the keys. We're looking for a nice consistent and even sound. Also, a nice grace over these notes. So the only way we'll be able to get faster and keep consistent whilst getting faster is by keeping nice and loose and easy. Tension never really goes well for speed or accuracy. And that's across all aspects of life, I think, not just piano. So bear that in mind. Maybe get it as a tattoo. Don't get it as a tattoo. That's not advice. It's probably a terrible tattoo. There's far more inventive and creative things out there. Anyway, before I do it any more damage, let's move on to the left hand. So we move from left to right again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go up the scale like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then cross over the middle finger. 3, 4, 5. And then on the way back down, we just reverse that. 5, 4, 3, crossing the thumb underneath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cross. 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, cross, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simple. Up and down. You guessed it, 5 minutes on the clock. We're going to drill that left hand. See you on the other side of 5. This might be your non-dominant hand, so absolutely okay to go slower than your right. Take it as slow as you need. Just figure out those transitions if they become a little bit sticky. Just think about when your middle finger crosses over and when your thumb crosses under. Halfway there. Keep going, everybody. Keep nice and loose, nice and relaxed. Aim for a nice, consistent and even sound. Last 30 seconds. Keep pushing, everyone. There we go. 5 minutes done. How's that, everybody? Maybe that was a bit harder. Maybe your non-dominant hands are a little bit trickier to get your fingers around, but hopefully it evens out. Also to say, it's about some focus as well. I'm going to hold my hands up and admit that there was a point at the beginning there that my mind was distracted. I was thinking about something else. I'm leaving for work tomorrow. I'm getting a flight overseas and I haven't packed. I need to find my visa. I need to find my passport. It's currently 10 o'clock in the evening. So there's a part of me that's like, oh goodness, why am I practicing piano? I should be getting all that stuff sorted. And I will do it. But I had to remind myself to come back here. This is something that's important to me. And I'm carving out time to film this video because it helps me practice, it helps me understand and digest the concepts. And it's important for you to, if you're learning and you're serious about learning this instrument or anything else in your life, give yourself the time and space to focus on the task at hand, on what you're doing, because you'll learn more that way, you'll get more out of it, and also the time will pass quicker. This is, that was only 5 minutes. I could really have not thought about the packing that awaits me downstairs for 5 minutes. As soon as I put that out of my mind, oh my goodness, this left hand got a lot better and was way more consistent and even. So zone in on what we're doing. I'm saying that for myself, but I'm human, as I'm assuming you are too, unless you're some lizard cyborg creature watching this, in which case, welcome. But if you're not and you are human, chances are you're probably as flawed as me, or maybe you're perfect, in which case, Fair play, mate. Absolutely fair play. More power to you. So, we are going to now concentrate for a little bit longer because we're going to combine the hands. We're going to combine right hand and left hand together. As we learned in the lesson last week, that looks and sounds something like this. So it sounds the same because it's the D major scale, nothing's changed there, it's just a bit richer and fuller because we're playing it in octaves. And the right hand and left hand will shift at slightly different times, as with all our other scales. So just to break that down really slowly, and for clarity's sake, we're going to play starting with our pinky on our left hand and our thumb on our right hand. We're going to go up. The right hand's going to move first, thumb's going to come underneath. Then the left hand's going to move second, the middle finger's crossing over. And that's it for the way up. Easy. Let's do that one more time. So together, right hand thumb crosses underneath, left hand middle finger crosses over. Then we arrive at the top together. Wonderful. On the way down, the left hand's going to shift first and then the right. So left hand thumb underneath, right hand middle finger over. Easy. Here we go. Here's 5 minutes on the clock. We've warmed up our right hand, we've warmed up our left. Hopefully this will be a nice meeting of minds. Here we go. See you on the other side of 5 minutes. There's a little bit more to think about here, so take your time on those transitions. Keep nice and loose, nice and relaxed. Don't let the pressure of adding both hands add tension or stress into your body. Halfway there, keep going. Aim for that nice and even consistent sound. You're doing great. Less than a minute remaining. Keep going, everybody. There we go. 5 minutes done. Both hands together. Boom. I really enjoyed that. There was a point where I was just so involved in the challenge of it, right? This stuff is, hard. It's a new skill to us, but I think there's a real joy in sometimes pushing through that frustration or leaning into the challenge, leaning into the resistance that it provides you. Feel free to replay this video as many times as you want, to use that timer to have those words of encouragement in your ear, or just to refresh your memory of the exercises. There's obviously plenty more lessons and practice alongs on this channel, so feel free to check those out. But thank you so much. That's the practice along done for today. Please feel free to drop a comment down below. Let me know what your wins of the week are, where you're learning from, anything you'd like to learn in the future. And thank you so much. I'll see you really, really soon for another video on Piano Practice Partner. I'm going to go downstairs now and pack. Have a great evening and see you soon.